All right. Well, I'm not sure if I'm live on my LinkedIn site. I'm having a little bit of a difficulty, but I'm out there on Facebook and I'm on YouTube. So I just wanted to say good morning and welcome to Technical Thursday. I wanted to remind, I haven't told anybody about what my program's going to be on tonight from 5 to 7, and I thought I would do that right now. It is 8 o'clock in the morning. I wanted to do it at 7:30, but I've been struggling with technology this morning. So anyway, I'm up against a hard stop in shortly. This session that I'm going to be doing this afternoon, remember we are working on and continuing our journey on the power distribution system. And what we're going to do is do a deep dive on selective coordination. I know that we have not... we haven't done that. We talked about it through the journey of this power system, and we've selected the conductors. We have selected overcurrent devices. We've talked about interrupting ratings, and maybe we'll talk a little bit more about that. We created the impedance diagram. We calculated fault currents, and what I want to do now is we're going to look at this with an eye on selective coordination. We'll use the tables. We'll use the time current characteristic curves. We'll take a look at incident energy. So we're going to do a deep dive on selective coordination with regard to this power system. And then in general, anything that we talk about is going to be applicable to just about any power system that you're going to face, because we are going to... we'll talk about the National Electrical Code, where the requirements are, but I think more so from a design goal perspective. We know there are NEC requirements associated with this, and we'll talk about where they are required. But in reality, selective coordination is done very often to increase reliability. So we're going to talk about some of the trade-offs, and I know if you're an engineer out there, you've probably read a lot of textbooks and a lot of resources that tell you selective coordination is a trade-off between system protection and reliability. And I'm going to be here to tell you that you can achieve both, in my opinion, based upon technologies that we have available today, and all of the solutions that you have on the marketplace. So in any case, hopefully I don't have to redo this for my LinkedIn site, but in any case, I'm going to check, make sure that we're good to go there. But stay tuned at 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern. I also have another big announcement. I just announced 2 podcasts. Okay, so I have 2 podcasts now. One is Eaton Tech Talk. Both of them are available on Apple Podcasts. The other ones, I have the links down below, up above, to the right or to the left, depending upon what platform you're viewing this on. But I've got 2 podcasts going right now, and I think what I will start doing is putting some of my material. I've had requests for some of my educational materials to put them on podcasts, because in a lot of cases you could listen to what we're talking about and get something out of it. So one of my goals will be to try to get some of that material onto the podcast platform so you can listen. You don't have to, what I usually do is I'll pop up a YouTube video and just listen to it. I don't have to watch a YouTube video. I will just listen to it. But apparently there are a lot of, I'll just say, millennials or others that maybe I know that's a classification, and I don't want to say young people out there, because there are probably older people out there that also listen to podcasts. But there are a community of individuals that love the podcast world, and I am going to explore on how to get into that, to share technical knowledge around power systems engineering, the National Electrical Code. I know there are other people out there. I know there's at least one other individual who's doing some National Electrical Code, but his perspective, I believe, is from the electrician's purview, and I'm going to have some of that as well. But I'm going to really try to focus my material around the market of electrical engineers out there, because I think that's a gap. I really do. Another big announcement. So 2 podcasts. The links to my podcasts are down below. If you go to your Apple Podcasts and search for Eaton Tech Talk, all one word, EATON, it's right here, right there, EATONTECHTALK. You'll find it on Apple Podcast, Apple iPod. Well, I don't know what the heck the name is. It's called Podcasts. It's on my phone here. It just says Podcasts. So if you search for that, and the other one is the Engineering Network. So if you just search for the Engineering Network, 3 different words, you'll find that as a resource for you. So I will start putting I will be putting materials on those platforms that will probably not be on my YouTube channel, nor streamed to my LinkedIn. So I just want to make sure that you know about those resources. And also, we have the West Virginia chapter of the International Association of Electrical Inspectors. April 6th and 7th, I'm doing, we are going to host NEC code changes. I will have with me Mr. Tim McClintock. We are going to talk about the 2020 National Electrical Code. I'm working on my boys in New York and my gals in New York. I got a request, a couple requests actually, to make sure that the CEUs are approved for the professional engineers up in New York. So I'm working on that. I just put a note over to Doug Dilley, who manages our North American sales application engineers. Hopefully he will get back to me with some good positive news that we can offer all you guys and gals in New York that information or that ability. The price is very reasonable for 8 hours. I mean, we're charging $50 for an IAEI member, $75 for a non-IAEI member. Now, moving forward, for my engineering community out there, my Thursdays, my Tech Thursday sessions in the evening, I will be offering CEU credits through the West Virginia chapter of the International Association of Electrical Inspectors, IAEI. And what I really want is I want to drive membership in this key organization. I think that there's a lot of work that we can do together as a part of the IAEI family of educational providers. They're across the country. So my Tech Thursdays moving forward here for a while now, because I've received requests that we need CEU credits out there. So I'm going to be working to bring those, and I'm doing 2 hours anyway, and it's very technical. And my audience, my key audience are those engineers out there, those electricians that want to step their game up to be a little bit more technical and understand more depth. So it's not a sales pitch, you know it, I know it. I don't have I don't have a sales pitch going on. So I am just trying to educate and help you understand your resources in the industry and help you understand how design and help you meet the National Electrical Code requirements and implement safety by design. So that's my goal for that program. And I will I've worked with Jack Jameson and Cindy Jameson from the West Virginia chapter of the International Association of Electrical Inspectors. And we are going to start that. Those 2 hour programs are going to be for CEU credits. Now they will be. I will charge for those, right? Because that money will go to the International Association of Electrical Inspectors, and I'm going to set up a dual rate for IAEI members, and non-IAEI members. So I will be doing that as well. So we'll be. Hey, Mr. Nihad El Sharif in the house. Hope all is well with you, buddy. Good to see you. Good to see you online. Hopefully you can send some good news one day shortly about all the great things that are going on over there in Egypt. So I'm looking forward to some good news. And we are going to be, and maybe Nihad and I will do an IAEI program one evening from 5 to 7, 2 hour programs. And I need your feedback. Give me your feedback. Send me some information on what do you want to hear on the podcast. Well, I've never done podcasts before. This is my first adventure in there. I never did YouTube before. But the YouTube environment, I think, is more in tune with what I do on a daily basis, because I do a lot of educational stuff across the country with people like Nihad and Tim McClintock and others. as part of the IAEI and IEEE. So I need to know, what do you want to hear on these podcasts? Please leave me messages on LinkedIn. Send me emails to my email address, thomasadmitrovich@eaton.com. I think you all know that one. But I'd be very interested to hear what you want to hear and what you want to do discussions around. All right, so I don't know if I'm live on LinkedIn. For some reason, I'm having a little bit of a difficulty on getting my stuff over to LinkedIn when I go live. I go live there first, and it's not showing up. I don't know. I got to check this multi-stream restream IO out just to make sure I'm doing things right. Is it really 7 a.m.? Yes, it is. Froming in the house, and you are up, brother. And we are just talking about letting everybody know what's going to happen on Tech Thursday. Mr. Froming, we are going to be talking selective coordination this evening from 5 to 7, which will be 4 to 6 your time, brother. And hopefully we will see you online because you are a Panel 13 guy. But we're going to be talking about design goals. We're going to be doing a deep dive into this one-line diagram here. If you recall, remember, we've been working on this diagram. And we're going to make it happen, and we're going to get technical. We're going to get deep. We're going to get you're going to get dizzy after it. I have the feeling. So get your coffee. Remember, it's Puppy Paul's Coffee, and don't forget to visit Bobby Joe's, my wife's twoadorablelabs.com. All right. So you got to go to twoadorablelabs.com and check out some recipes. You can make your recipe. You can come up over here to the blog, and you can go to the blog, and you can come down and make some good Irish soda bread. I know it's a day late, $1 shy, but good Irish soda bread. You can't beat this stuff. It was absolutely out of this world. Those are cranberries in there. I mean, oh man, they were delicious. But check out her blog, and you might find some good recipes up there. Okay. I think that is all I really wanted to talk about this morning. I just wanted to let you know what the topic's going to be like tonight. It is 8:12. I've been going for about 12 minutes, and I think we covered enough to make sure that you show up tonight at 5 to 7. And remember, yes, Nihad, I'm telling you, Nihad, if you have some good recipes too, let them over. And Bobby Joe has a cookbook, and what she did with the cookbook was she put this cookbook together, and all of the proceeds go to Joey's Paw. And Joey's Paw is an organization that builds wheelchairs for dogs. They have Joey was an animal, a dog that has that needs the wheelchair thing. That they typically, unfortunately, there are people out there that are very cruel to animals, and they take off their back legs. I think it's for breeding reasons or something of that nature. So you got to be mindful where you get pups from. But in any case, they do a great thing. They've just started a program with the military for military dogs that are wounded in battle. So they're doing some great things, and Bobby Joe has a really good relationship with the with that organization and the organizers there. So she put together a really cool cookbook, and she's selling it online, and all of the proceeds, 100%, are going over to Joey's Paw. So, and she's working on another cookbook, which is going to be a downloadable version. And I can't remember. I think she's going to give some of those proceeds to Joey's Paw as well. The first book cost us some money to get it out there, so we got to try to recoup some of that. But in any case, she's doing a great job, and you're going to love the photos inside from all the different foods. So you got to check that out. All right, today 5:00 p.m. Eastern, deep dive, selective coordination. April 6th and 7th, West Virginia chapter, International Association of Electrical Inspectors. I've got to put that in the link for registration. I'll put that, and I'll update the links for that. And what else? We're going to start working on our evening sessions. We're going to do West Virginia chapter IAEI CEU credits for those sessions. My first session is going to be Christy Rosati, who's going to talk series ratings. She's going to talk short circuit current ratings. That's her thing. She's really good at that. She's very, very smart, very, very knowledgeable engineer, and she's just downright awesome. And I'm very happy to work with her in this organization. And I'm extremely pleased to be able to offer her knowledge to you, and some CEU credits to boot. So I know you'll be able to show up for this. My stream will go out to everybody. I'm not going to make it a private event, pay only. It's going to go out to everybody, but the CEU credits are going to be offered for those who purchase. And I want to drive membership in the International Association of Electrical Inspectors. We've really, from an engineers out there, I know we all join IEEE. I know that's a given. But the IAEI is a really important organization, and I'm going to help you understand why. All right. Thank you. Thanks for what you do for electrical safety. Thanks for what you do for the electrical industry. Take care, stay safe, and please stay healthy. I'm going to see if I have to redo this on... I gotta see if I'm gonna have to redo this on... But anyway, thanks everybody. Take care.